I go to Sean's after football practice. So I have like, not all my gear, but I have like my leg pads, my thigh pads, my shitty little Peter Pan pants. And they're all in my bag. Oh yeah, I'll go to your house. He's like, my mom and dad are home. I'm like, I thought you could get high here anyways. Yeah, but they're not here. I'm like, all right, fine, it's fine. We go hit a bong. And like, this is some green weed to where when you crunch it up, it's like fish food. Where it gets kind of flaky and squarey. You know, like some trash. He packs the bowl and he rips. He goes, wait, you ever hit a bong with ice? I go, ice? What do you mean ice? And he comes back, I get deported immediately. No, I'm just kidding. He came back and he filled his bong with crushed ice. And I look at him, what do you mean? He goes, it's colder, it doesn't hurt your chest, you can take fat hits. Like, that's incredible. Can you do, let me get that. So, I'm in his backyard, right on the side of the, I remember exactly where I was standing. I rip it as fucking hard as I possibly can, like Marty right now. I hit as hard as I possibly can. I roast it, lighter, like Marty's doing right now. Roasting the shit out of it. But it's really, really, really cold. And it's plastic. Like, you can really feel the ice through it. It's a summer fucking day. It's hot. I'm roasting it. And I take the fattest hit I've ever taken up to that date. I let the smoke out and immediately start greening out. Within seconds. Like, I've never hit something that hard before off of plastic that was doo-doo shit weed in summer after walking there. Definitely didn't drink no water. And then I remember I went, what happened? He goes, you all right? I go, I'm gonna throw up. He goes, go to the bathroom. I go, what is happening? Went to his bathroom and I stood over his toilet for like 25 minutes, coughing my lung. You know that cough where the weed smoke is like in your nasal cavity? Like you could taste the plant in your nose and back of your tongue, but you don't want it. And I'm just trying, and I'm doing the spit, where I just let it fall out. You know what I mean? Not spitting, just hopefully I don't get it on myself. And I'm sitting there like, I'll never do this again. I promise I won't do this again. I start doing the praying shit. I put my face on the fucking porcelain like I'm drunk. And I'm sitting there, and then 25 minutes go by, and all I taste is like plant, stem. It's not good. It's all I taste. And then I started dry heaving, and then a little bit of bile came out. And I was like, I'm going to go home, dude. And I went out. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. And I walked all the way home in the heat. Should have got some water, but I didn't. My first bong rip ever.
I never had a green out. Maybe one. I got some bad weed once where I felt like I was like escaping my body, and I got it deep on the fucking east side. If there was ever going to be a batch of bad weed, it was this one. And I dumped it out in the garbage and shit, and I would never do that. It was disgusting. It was horrible. I felt like I was leaving my body. It was horrible. But then I'm thinking about it. Every time we were smoking weed and shit, it was always kind of bad because it always involved a fucking paranoid riot or paranoid. The time we're sitting there smoking it, worried the police are going to kick in the door or some shit, neighbor called type shit.
Anytime I was smoking in public in parks, I always had the escape route. I used to run everywhere as a kid. I didn't have a car. We would jog and sprint as fast as we could see how fast we can get there.
You guys were racing to your destination?
All the time. All the fucking time.
We were just walking as cool as we could, dribbling and shit.
Nope. None of that. I mean, at least I was. I tried to get 1 foot in each square on the sidewalk. But I would run from 6th Street to Ryan's. It's like 4.5, 5 miles. I would do it every other day. I was in shape for a long time.
Okay,
I was running 620 miles. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. That was my mile time.
Damn.
That's not that slow. I was pretty fast, dude. That's pretty fast. I was benching 315. I was squatting 4. I was pretty in shape as a kid.
Okay.
Fucking rock that little kid. And yeah, I would just sprint and we'd do stealth mode. So we would just do a thing. Once it got past the curfew, I always had weed, and you could pull you over no matter what. It was curfew. You're under 18. You're done. Search you. So it was stealth mode. So like anytime a car would come, I would talk about it. Just hide in a bush, hide behind a car, hide behind. It was so fun. Like it was a game. It was a pastime. And while we're on the topic, I know I've talked about this, but while we're on the topic, my first dab I ever took, the first time I ever saw dabbing was my roommate Jeebus. This was right after my bong incident. Same place, same everything. I get off of work. I walk in. I see a pookie pipe with a ball on the end with some shit in it, and Jeebus is roasting it like this.
Like the dude on Unrestricted last week.
Yeah, roasting it. And I walk in, and I remember how mad I was because I thought it was meth. I was I remember I screamed at him immediately. What the fuck? And he got all scared because he's just getting high at home. And I was so mad. I started walking over to him. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you doing? So it's hash. I was like, oh, let me hit it. Fuck. So why are you hitting out of that? He goes, it's an oil burner. It's how you hit them. I go, oh, I thought this was a pookie. He goes, it's a pookie. Like, where'd you buy it at? At the smoke shop. I go, how was that? Can I get that? It's for hash. I'm the first guy to do this. I promise you it's for hash. Like, nobody was smoking hash like that. They definitely thought she was just buying pookies. So he's ripping it, and I'm like, oh, let me try that. It's the first time I ever saw dabbing. That wasn't a dab. That was more roasting. My dad's it's like a family pastime. He was just twisting and burning, right? First time. Fast forward 5 years. Fast forward 5 years, Jeebus is dabbing. Jeebus got me onto everything early. Jeebus is like a nerd with all this shit. He's like, yeah, you get a nail. It's called wax. I'm like, what's wax? What are you saying to me? And it was just, he'd bring it over. I'm like, dude, I ain't smoking that crackhead shit. I used to make memes on Instagram about being anti-hash and anti-dabbing. Because it was all torch and metal. Like, I used to make memes like, if you want to look like a crackhead, and then it'd just be a picture of me smoking a joint. It's like, all nice. I'm like, well, look at this guy. Be me looking like a crackhead. And G was like, yo, come over. Breaking Bad, season 4. Because he had it on his shit. I didn't have cable. He's like, come on, I have all of it saved. We can watch them all one day. I'm like, let's go. And Rosie was been sick for like 3 days. She's like, dude, just get out of the house. You've been here for days. Just go, Jeeves. I like, I'll go, Jeeves. Went to Jeeves' house. He had some shatter, like a 2-gram little Texas. It looks like the shape of Texas. It was a thick, like dirty honey, like murky honey. Had no type of consistency to it. I mean, not consistency. It had no like give. It was just drop and shatter. Remember? I don't know if you remember, but we should drop our shatter, and if it shattered, like, oh, look at our shit shatters. If it don't shatter, don't matter. That was the whole thing. And titanium nail. He gives me a fucking red hot dab, red hot off a titanium nail off a baby rig that was already like reclaimed up. And I put it on there and I go, ooh, it's melting. And he capped it with another piece of metal. And I'm ripping it. I'm like that. I let out I take rips, bong rips. So like, I let it out. And she was like, calm down. I'm like, this is awesome. And he's like, are you good? I'm like, calm down though, man. Shit's strong. I go, give me another one. And he gave me another one right after that. Threw it on there. It got so hot. It went, right when it hit, it went, pff. You know when you put butter on a hot pan and it almost explodes? That's what I did. It went, pff, little like when you hold a Sprite too close to your eye, you see the shit jumping. You see little particles of moisture. That's what it was doing. I hit it. Remember this one? I was like that. Got a little wobble. I was like, whoa, cool. Let's watch Breaking Bad. Theme song starts. I'm already gone. Right when the theme's like, I was done. We started. I didn't watch one episode. I didn't drink enough water. I greened out immediately. Man. The second I sat, no, I think it's one more. The second I sat down, I remember looking at the water tank he has with the rocks on it that like cleans the water. I remember all of it. I'm looking, the things to the right, I'm on the couch. And I just can't pay attention. And I'm like, is my heart beating? And I was like, is my heart beating off? Breathing? And I was like, am I fucking breathing? I'm like, geez, my heart feels weird. He goes, bro, I told you not to smoke so much. I'm like, I feel weird. He's like, just chill. You smoked too. You took too hot of a dab. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, shouldn't that have been your responsibility? I don't know what I'm doing here. This is your house. And I sat there and did this like dry heave. It was so bad. He kept giving me water and I couldn't drink it. Like I'd put it to my lip and go just to wet my lips so I don't die. Like when a coma patient, they go with a wet rag, they wet their mouth so their lips don't dry. That's all I was doing. I wasn't getting any of that. 4.5 episodes I sat there. It's Breaking Bad. That's 4.5 hours. I was sitting there, and about hour 2, Jeeves' mom walks in and laughed at me. And then I couldn't drive. I couldn't stand. I was getting the spins every couple seconds. It was dirty hash, dirty wax, and hot, and dehydrated, and my first time. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Can you drive my car?" And Jeebus knows, like, I've never asked anybody to drive me do anything. And I sat there for 4.5 hours and kept dry heaving into a napkin, like that, just wiping my mouth
The whole time?
the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I drove home about 4.5 hours later and slept for like 12 hours. Because Rosie was sick. I just laid right next to her and just slept till the next day. I felt so sick. I felt like the next, ready? You know the day after you drink way too much, but you've already done throwing up, but you still have that like pit of disgusting, like something is still there. I'm gonna, it's like you could taste it all day. That's exactly what happened to me. Off of the dabs. And that's it.